Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron with another Love and DeepSpace video. So the new story branch was just revealed today and I'm just gonna stop myself from coming up with a few ideas and a few theories about it as soon as I've seen it. First of all, I want to say overall that I'm really glad that it looks this good. Seriously, it looks very cinematic, epic even. And it's possible that the rest of this story branch is more tamed, more bland, and that it won't contain as much as we would hope for, namely in terms of lore. So I'll try to keep my expectations in check. Anyway, let's get to what matters the most for now. Land of Secret Flames. So the trailer starts off by mentioning that an illegal protocol transaction took place disguised as a jewelry auction. So that got me wondering, wasn't Silas at a jewelry auction as well? And was that also the reason, or one of the reasons why Raphael was at the nest in chapter 8? He talks about a prey, and he had also been looking for protocols. After all, that is mentioned several times, so we know that. Then the trailer shows an invitation, probably to that auction. That it wasn't a normal auction. We know those are only available for invitation. And he also mentions a performance, and Raphael says that he's honored that he gets to share it with MC. After that, we have a quotation. Only those who have a bond with the sea god can awaken the tome. Now, that tome is probably the one mentioned in Raphael's myth. It's the tome that contains the prophecy regarding the sea god, regarding Lemuria. And I think that besides from his love for MC, Raphael decides to bring her because they are bonded. And he also knows about her evil ability of resonance. So I think that he hopes that the both of them together can access the tome and unseal its prophecy and especially its powers. However, after that, we are taken back to the past, to a time when Raphael and MC were children, and the promise that they made, namely that Raphael would always wait for her. MC, however, as we know, forgot all about those events and never returned to their spot. And this is when we are introduced to the start of Raphael's transformation into the sea god. Oh, and I really wish we get to see his full transformation into a merman. I really hope so. I don't think that will happen. I mean, not a full transformation, but fingers crossed for that. Anyway, his expression is a serious one, almost bordering on vicious, as he looks and says, "The sea god, I have no need for traitors." Clearly, Raphael is set on revenge, and MC is at his mercy. Let's not forget that, although unwittingly, MC was the reason why Lemuria, a whole civilization, collapsed. Raphael lied and betrayed the deep sea so he wouldn't have to sacrifice MC's heart. But centuries of feeling estranged from Mo, from his motherland, and from seeing how his fellow Lemurians were being treated by the humans, even being used as test subjects and experiments, has absolutely taken its toll on him. And he then proceeds to say, those who borrowed power from the sea betrayed it in the end. Maybe he's even talking about himself. Thus, when the storm surges from deep sea, the sea god awakens. It seems that the torment of his nightmares, to which he alluded sometimes, takes at last a physical form, turning Raphael into the sea god once again after so much time, after centuries. Everything seems lost till we see the MC resonating with him, and the symbol of their bond lighting up on his chest. MC is rainwater to Raphael seawater, and they'll overcome this challenge together. They will return to how they were before they parted ways. As we can see on the last few sentences that appear in the trailer. Now, I would like to talk a little bit about why Raphael might have turned into the sea god precisely at this time. It might have been due to his tumultuous state of mind, which he had been keeping to himself, repressing for much time, or it might have been something else. I have this theory that maybe Ever is behind his transformation. How, you may ask? Well, 2 of Raphael's memory cards led me to think of this hypothesis. Your fragrance and fragrant dream. In your fragrance memory, when Raphael is completely caught up on MC's scent, she explained that the perfume is from a sample she tried at the exhibition. In fragrant dream, the potion that the witch MC prepares has a bitter scent, like fermented aquatic plants, which is the same scent mentioned in the sample perfume of your fragrance. To complete the ritual, witch MC and Raphael rowed their boat to the middle of the sea to use the potion, and that's precisely where and when her mind is floated with memories of her life with Raphael. So that scent might, in my opinion, have been developed by Ever as a way of trying to control Raphael. For some reason, he's number 6 on their hit list, and he even mentions that he is with them, not necessarily with Ever. He talks about them, and that they want to catch him, and that they resort to such unfair means. He says something like that. Also in your fragrance. Anyway, this was my reaction / first impressions and theories about the new story branch trailer, Land of Secret Flames. So what do you think? Do you think these make some sense? Or do you have other theories? If you enjoy this content, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. This is Princess Farron signing out. Take care and good gaming. Bye bye.